Welcome to the Delaware Mortgage Rate Weekly Update for the week of April 23rd, 2012. Hello, I'm John Thomas from Primary Residential Mortgage, here to give you your update. Well, as we saw at the end of last week, mortgage interest rates again dropped back down to all-time historic lows. Third time they've touched this. Every time they've touched, they've bounced higher. So my recommendation this week is definitely to lock in your Delaware mortgage interest rate. Take advantage of these all-time historic lows. The risk is that the rates could again bounce higher. Now, what caused the interest rates to again drop down historic lows? Well, we had a mixed economic news, some good, some bad. As you guys know, good is bad for mortgage rates. Bad is good for mortgage rates. It's always the opposite. So we start off with, we had the retail sales report for March. Came out last week and actually rose by a nice 0.8%. So what this means is consumers must be feeling good about the economy if they're out buying money. When they don't feel good about the economy, they don't spend. So you can see the chart right there. You can see where we were in March for retail sales. This adds to the increasing trend that we saw in January and February when you look at the chart. That's another good sign for the economy. But the bad news, overall in the manufacturing sector, it was not a real good picture. We had two reports come out. The Empire State Manufacturing Index and the Philly Fed Index. Both came out below expectations. What this means, and this is because of the global slowdown overall. There's an overall slowdown in the global economy in China and Europe and the United States, which drive the world economy. So when that slows down, it affects us here at home. And then the next report that came out low was the housing sector. Existing home sales and housing starts both fell in March, which is another sign that the housing market is still struggling to recover. And then we looked at the initial jobless claims, another downsized report. Initial claims came out higher than expected at 386,000 in new claims, and there was only 375,000 expected. So again, in the beginning of the year, people were feeling good that the labor market was recovering. Now it is turning out to be that it's not recovering so good. And then Europe, again, poked its head into the news. We solved the problem, or at least we think we solved the problem in Greece. More likely they kicked the can down the road. Now Spain has come out, same problem, unable to service or pay their debt. So it looks like they may be heading towards a default, so they'll need a bailout like Greece had from the European Union. So that is not good news. And also on the radar is Italy, Portugal, and Ireland. So what does all this mean for home loan rates? Well, it knocked them back down to all-time historic lows. But from here, any type of good news will force the rates again higher. So I do recommend locking in your Delaware mortgage interest rate. So if we look at the bond page, on the bond page you can see the last two times we've touched this level was the last time we had all-time historic lows. And every time we've touched these levels, you can see that the bond has sold off and moved downward, which caused interest rates to move upward. And the downward trend did last for a while, so a couple weeks, moved down, then recovered. So it looks like where we're at right now, we touched the all-time historic low, so if history repeats, the bond would move lower, rates would move higher. Okay, in the local news, free first-time homebuyer seminar coming up. Next one in Newark is May 19th. That's a Saturday, 2 sessions, 10 a.m. to noon, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And then we have one this coming Tuesday, April 24th at the Dover Sheraton. That is from 6:30 to 8:30 in the evening at the Dover Sheraton in Dover. The next one in Dover after this Tuesday is May 22nd, which again is a Tuesday, 6:30 to 8:30. You can register by calling 302-703-0727 or register online, DelawareHomebuyerSeminar.com, DelawareHomebuyerSeminar.com. Now, if you'd like to get a free mortgage planning consultation to go over a situation for a refinance or for a purchase, you can give us a call, 302-703-0727, or apply online, www.prmidelaware.com. Right now for refinancing, a lot of good programs. HARP 2.0, if you're an underwater homeowner, you can still refinance. It just came out with that program in March. FHA Streamline, refinance your FHA loan with no appraisal, no income verification. And then the VA also has a similar program, the VA interest rate reduction. We don't verify your income and you may not need an appraisal. So give us a call. And until next week, I'll see you on the web.